Today, we're going to be taking a deep dive into girl language and what girls actually mean when they say some of these things. Number 4. When she says, "we're just friends," especially with her ex. When a girl says, "we're just friends," especially with her ex, it's often a red flag. In many cases, being friends with an ex can be complicated because it often means that one or both of them still have feelings for each other. Even if they don't think they have romantic feelings anymore, they might just be comfortable with each other or miss the familiarity of their past relationship. They keep the ex around for the sake of comfort or out of habit, even though they're no longer dating. This situation is usually very unhealthy, and it's not a good sign if you're in a relationship with someone who is still close with their ex. There are some exceptions, like when they have kids together and need to maintain contact, but generally, there's no good reason for them to be hanging out, texting, or reassuring you that they're just friends. And in case of a misunderstanding with you, they might go back to what's familiar, and it turns out they weren't just friends after all. When someone keeps saying they're just friends, they might be trying to convince themselves that there's no romantic connection when deep down, they still have unresolved feelings. Number 3. I'm not really looking for a relationship right now. When a girl says she's not looking for a relationship right now, it often actually means she's not interested in a relationship with you. She might not know how to say it directly, so she uses this excuse. Sometimes guys hear this and hope that the girl will change her mind with time, but it's usually better if the girl is just honest and says something like, "You're great, but I don't see us together romantically." There are ways to communicate this without giving false hope. So guys, don't wait around for someone who isn't interested. If you hear this excuse, it's best to move on because you can't change their feelings, and you deserve someone who wants to be with you. Number 2. When she texts you, "Hey, sorry I missed your text, you know I'm a bad texter." If a girl takes a long time to reply to your text and says she's been busy, it's usually a sign that she's not really interested. She might be trying to let you down gently or hoping that you lose interest, so the conversation naturally fades away without her having to be direct about not wanting to hang out. In reality, if a girl wants to talk to you, she will make the effort. You shouldn't have to ask her to text you. It's important to remember that girls are often on their phones, scrolling through Instagram and looking at their pictures, so being too busy is usually not a valid excuse. In fact, it's actually a good thing if she's not texting you constantly because it's not healthy for anyone to be glued to their phones all the time. Number 1. I'm fine. When a girl says, "I'm fine," no matter the situation, it usually means she's not okay at all. When a girl says, "I'm fine," it's often a sign that she's upset or bothered by something, even though she's not openly expressing it. She might use this phrase because she's finding it hard to express her true feelings. Maybe she's not comfortable talking about it or doesn't want to upset you. There can be various reasons, and you often need to consider the context to understand why she's saying it. Unlike guys who usually say what they mean, girls sometimes expect guys to figure out what's bothering them. So when she texts, "I'm fine," she's hoping you'll ask her what's wrong or if you did something to upset her. Guys, however, often take it at face value, thinking she's genuinely okay and continue with their day. It's important to be careful in this situation. Ideally, if a girl is upset, she should openly communicate it and say, "You did something that bothers me and I want to talk about it." But if she's just texting "I'm fine" without addressing the issue, you have to ask her whether everything is okay. This way, you're addressing the problem and giving her a chance to open up. Or if she's not mature enough to talk about what's bothering her, you don't want to keep playing a guessing game. It's essential to understand what the "I'm fine" text really means to navigate such situations effectively. It's true that sometimes girls use coded or unclear language when communicating their feelings, especially to guys. But the best approach is to trust your instincts. If you like a girl and she's responsive, engages in conversations, and shows up for dates, then it's a good sign to pursue her without overthinking every word she says. However, if you consistently encounter situations where things aren't working out and you hear the kind of phrases I mentioned earlier, it's helpful to understand what they actually mean. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.